You're standing at the edge of a new day, but it feels like you're carrying the weight of 1,000 yesterdays. Your phone is already buzzing with notifications. Your to-do list is a labyrinth of tasks, and your bank account feels like a puzzle you can't solve. The world around you is loud, ads promising quick fixes, social media showcasing lives that seem impossibly perfect, and a constant pressure to earn more, buy more, be more. You're not alone in this. The modern struggle is real. The stress of stretching your paycheck, the overwhelm of juggling work and life, the quiet ache of wondering if you're building something meaningful or just running in place. What if there was a way to step off this treadmill, not by chasing overnight success, but by taking small, deliberate steps toward a life of abundance and purpose? This is where Kaizen Japan's philosophy of continuous improvement comes in, a gentle yet powerful approach that can transform your financial habits, your mindset, and your entire life. Kaizen isn't about grand gestures or instant wealth. It's about embracing small, consistent changes that compound over time, leading you to a simpler, more intentional, and deeply fulfilling existence. Let's walk this path together, exploring how Kaizen can help you build wealth, not just in your wallet, but in your heart, your relationships, and your sense of self. Have you ever paused to ask, what would your life feel like if you could make progress, step by step, without the pressure to have it all figured out? In today's world, it's easy to feel trapped in a cycle of scarcity and stress. You might check your bank balance with a knot in your stomach, wondering how you'll cover next month's bills. The pressure to keep up with consumer culture is relentless. New gadgets, trendy clothes, the latest subscriptions, all promising happiness, but often leaving you with less money and more clutter. Your work feels like a grind, with long hours that barely seem to move the needle on your goals. Digital distractions pull you away from what matters as you scroll through feeds that fuel comparison and self-doubt. You might feel disconnected from your loved ones, your dreams, or even yourself as the search for meaning gets buried under the weight of daily demands. You're not failing. You're navigating a system that rewards instant gratification over lasting value. Yet deep down, you know there's a better way, a way to live with clarity, purpose, and a sense of abundance that doesn't depend on your bank account. Kaizen offers that way. The word itself is a blend of two Japanese characters, *kai* meaning change, and *zen* meaning good or better. Together, they form a philosophy of continuous, incremental improvement, a commitment to making small, manageable changes that, over time, lead to profound results. Born in post-World War II, Japan, Kaizen emerged as a business strategy to rebuild the nation's economy, famously adopted by companies like Toyota to optimize processes through tiny, consistent tweaks. But Kaizen is more than a corporate tool. It's a way of life, rooted in the Japanese values of mindfulness, patience, and respect for progress over perfection. Imagine a gardener tending a bonsai tree, carefully pruning one leaf at a time, knowing each small cut shapes the tree's beauty over years. Kaizen is that gardener's mindset, applied to every aspect of your life. It's not about chasing a windfall or overhauling your finances overnight. It's about taking one small step today, then another tomorrow, trusting that these steps will lead you to a place of stability, freedom, and joy. To grasp Kaizen's depth, let's explore its cultural roots. In Japan, Kaizen reflects a reverence for process, seen in practices like the tea ceremony, where each movement is refined over years, or calligraphy, where a single stroke is perfected through countless repetitions. It's tied to Zen Buddhism, which values presence and the beauty of gradual growth. In the 1950s, as Japan rebuilt, Kaizen became a national ethos, encouraging workers at all levels to suggest small improvements, moving a tool closer to a workstation, streamlining a form, knowing these changes would compound into massive gains. This mindset isn't just for factories. It's for you, in your kitchen, your office, your heart. Kaizen asks you to look at your life with curiosity. What's one small thing you could do better today? How can you improve by just 1%? These questions shift you from overwhelm to action, from scarcity to possibility. Now let's bring Kaizen to your life. You might be thinking, how can small changes help me when my financial stress feels so big? The answer lies in Kaizen's power to break down daunting goals into manageable steps. Modern life often pushes you toward extremes: crash diets, get-rich-quick schemes, all-or-nothing plans that fizzle out. Kaizen is different. It's about starting where you are, with what you have, and making one small tweak. Maybe it's saving $1 a day, cutting one unused subscription, or spending 5 minutes reviewing your budget. These steps seem tiny, but like drops in a bucket, they add up, creating a ripple effect that transforms your finances, your habits, and your sense of self. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you're sitting at your desk, bills piling up, feeling paralyzed by the gap between your income and your dreams. Instead of despairing, you try Kaizen. You start by tracking your spending for 1 week, noticing where your money goes. Next, you cut one small expense, say a daily coffee, and redirect that $5 to a savings account. Each month, you add another small change, like cooking one meal at home or negotiating a bill. A year later, your savings have grown, your stress has eased, and you feel empowered. Not because you won the lottery, but because you took control, step by step. Or picture your cluttered home, overwhelming you with stuff you don't need. With Kaizen, you declutter one drawer today, donate one item tomorrow, and slowly create a space that feels like yours. These are Kaizen's gifts, small actions that build momentum, turning chaos into clarity, stress into strength. The benefits of Kaizen are vast, touching every corner of your life. Let's start with your financial habits. Kaizen transforms how you approach money, moving you from reactive spending to intentional saving. By making small, consistent changes, tracking expenses, saving spare change, or learning one new financial skill, you build wealth steadily. Imagine saving $10 a week by packing lunch instead of eating out. In a year, that's $520, enough for an emergency fund or a meaningful purchase. Over 5 years with interest, it grows further. Kaizen's compound effect means these small steps create a safety net, reducing financial anxiety and giving you freedom to pursue your dreams. For example, consider Maria, a 32-year-old teacher who felt trapped by credit card debt. Using Kaizen, she started paying $5 extra on her balance each month, then increased it to $10, then $20, while cutting small expenses like unused apps. In 3 years, her debt was gone, and she'd built a habit of mindful spending that felt empowering. Mentally, Kaizen is a balm for overwhelm. By focusing on one small improvement at a time, you quiet the noise of, "I'm not enough," or "I'll never get there." This approach fosters clarity and confidence, as each tiny win proves you're capable of change. Instead of stressing about a distant goal, you celebrate today's progress, logging one expense, saving $1. This mindset reduces anxiety, replacing it with a sense of agency. For instance, when you're drowning in work, Kaizen might mean organizing one file today, then another tomorrow, creating a system that feels manageable and freeing your mind for creativity. Physically, Kaizen encourages healthier habits through small, sustainable changes. Instead of an intense gym regimen you abandon, you might walk 10 minutes a day, then 15, then add a stretch. These steps improve your energy, sleep, and resilience, all of which support your financial goals by keeping you focused and well. Take James, a 50-year-old driver who felt sluggish. With Kaizen, he started drinking 1 glass of water each morning, then added a short walk, then swapped 1 soda for tea. Over a year, he lost weight, felt stronger, and had more energy to pursue a side hustle, boosting his income. Emotionally, Kaizen builds resilience by teaching you to embrace imperfection. You learn that setbacks, a missed savings goal, a splurge, are part of the journey, not failures. By reflecting on what went wrong and making one small tweak, you grow stronger. This self-compassion spills into relationships, where Kaizen helps you improve communication or connection step by step. Imagine apologizing to a friend with one heartfelt note, then listening more attentively next time. That small effort, repeated, deepens your bond. Spiritually, Kaizen aligns with finding purpose. By improving one small aspect of your life daily, you connect with your values, what matters to you, what legacy you want to leave. You might start by writing one sentence each night about what you're grateful for, building a practice that grounds you in meaning. Over time, these moments of reflection create a life that feels intentional, not accidental. In your career, Kaizen is a catalyst for growth. Instead of waiting for a big promotion, you improve one skill at a time, learning a new software feature, asking for feedback, or organizing your desk. These steps boost your confidence and value, opening doors to opportunities. Consider Aisha, a 29-year-old marketer who felt stuck. With Kaizen, she spent 5 minutes daily studying SEO, then applied one tip to a project, then another. Her campaigns improved, earning her a raise and a renewed sense of purpose. Environmentally, Kaizen fosters sustainability through conscious choices. You might reduce waste by using one reusable bottle, then composting, then buying in bulk. These steps align your life with respect for the planet, creating a sense of harmony. For example, instead of buying new clothes, you might repair one item, then shop secondhand, building a wardrobe that's both ethical and affordable. Creatively, Kaizen unlocks your potential by removing the pressure to be perfect. You might write one sentence a day, sketch one doodle, or try one new recipe, letting creativity unfold naturally. Take Leo, who dreamed of playing guitar but felt too busy. With Kaizen, he practiced one chord daily, then a song, then joined a band, finding joy in the process. To highlight Kaizen's power, contrast it with common habits. Picture two versions of yourself. In the first, you're chasing quick fixes, lottery tickets, fad budgets, impulsive purchases. You're stressed, scattered, and stuck, with a cluttered home and a strained budget. Your days feel like a race with no finish line. Now imagine the second version, guided by Kaizen. You take one small step daily, saving $1, decluttering a shelf, learning a skill. Your home is simpler, your finances stronger, your mind clearer. You're not perfect, but you're progressing, and that progress fills you with hope. Kaizen is sustainable because it's rooted in patience, not pressure. It's about building habits that last, not chasing fleeting wins. So, how do you bring Kaizen into your life? Kaizen is accessible to everyone, requiring only a commitment to start small. Let's explore practical steps to apply Kaizen, each designed to build wealth and well-being step by step. Start with a daily reflection. Each evening, spend 2 minutes asking, what's one small thing I did well today? What's one thing I can improve tomorrow? Write your answers in a notebook. This practice builds awareness, helping you identify areas for growth, like overspending or skipping self-care, and plan tiny tweaks. To make it stick, keep your notebook by your bed, making it a ritual. Next, track one financial habit. For 1 week, write down every purchase, no matter how small. This Kaizen step reveals patterns. Maybe you spend $20 weekly on takeout. Then make one change, like cooking one meal at home, saving $5. Each week, add another small tweak, like bringing coffee from home. This gradual approach builds a mindful spending habit without overwhelming you. To declutter, apply Kaizen to your space. Start with one small area, a drawer, a bag, and spend 5 minutes sorting. Keep what sparks joy or serves a purpose, and let go of one item. Tomorrow, do another 5 minutes. This slow decluttering creates a home that feels light and intentional, supporting your financial goals by reducing the urge to buy more. For savings, try the 1% rule. Save 1% of your income each week, even if it's just $1. Place it in a separate account, labeling it Future You. Each month, increase by another 1% if possible. This Kaizen approach builds a savings habit without strain, and the growing balance boosts your confidence. To improve your career, pick one skill to enhance. Spend 5 minutes daily learning, watching a tutorial, reading an article, or practicing a task. For example, if you're in sales, study one negotiation tactic, then use it in a meeting. Each small step makes you more valuable, opening doors to raises or new roles. For relationships, practice Kaizen through small acts of connection. Send one thoughtful text to a friend today, listen fully in one conversation tomorrow, or plan one device-free evening next week. These steps strengthen bonds, creating a support network that bolsters your emotional and financial stability. To counter digital distraction, try a Kaizen screen break. For 1 hour daily, set your phone aside and focus on one task: reading, cooking, or thinking. Start with 15 minutes if an hour feels hard. This small step reclaims your attention, freeing mental space for financial planning or creative pursuits. For health, make one tiny change daily. Drink 1 glass of water in the morning, walk for 5 minutes, or swap one snack for a fruit. Each week, add another step, like stretching before bed. These Kaizen habits improve your energy, reducing healthcare costs, and supporting your wealth-building journey. To spark creativity, dedicate 5 minutes daily to a passion. Write one sentence, sketch one line, or try one new ingredient in a recipe. Let go of perfection, focusing on the act itself. This Kaizen approach builds a creative habit that enriches your life and can even lead to income, like selling crafts. Challenges will arise. You might feel impatient, wanting faster results. Remind yourself that Kaizen is about progress, not perfection. Celebrate small wins, a saved dollar, a decluttered shelf, to stay motivated. If you skip a step, don't judge, just start again tomorrow. You might also face doubt, wondering if small changes matter. Reflect on past successes, like learning to drive through practice, to reinforce Kaizen's power. If you feel overwhelmed, focus on one area, your budget, your desk, and build from there. And if others question your slow approach, share your progress, like a growing savings account, to show Kaizen's impact. To deepen Kaizen, weave in related ideas. Kaizen aligns with mindfulness, focusing on the present step. It resonates with Stoic discipline, improving what's in your control. From psychology, it connects to the compound effect, where small actions yield big results. The Japanese concept of wabi-sabi, embracing imperfection, supports Kaizen's patience with flaws. These ideas enrich Kaizen, giving you multiple lenses to see its value. Let's bring Kaizen to life with a story. Meet Priya, a 35-year-old graphic designer drowning in student loans and a cluttered apartment. Her days were a blur of overtime and mindless spending, leaving her stressed and unfulfilled. One day, she heard about Kaizen on a podcast and decided to try it. She started by tracking her spending for 1 week, noticing she spent $30 monthly on unused apps. She canceled one, saving $5, and put it toward her debt. Next, she decluttered one shelf, donating old books, which sparked joy in her space. At work, she spent 5 minutes daily learning a new design tool, improving her portfolio. She cooked one meal at home weekly, saving $10, and walked 10 minutes daily, feeling healthier. Over a year, Priya paid off $2,000 in debt, created a minimalist home, landed a better job, and felt a renewed sense of purpose. Her small steps transformed her life, proving Kaizen's power. Priya's story is yours to claim, one step at a time. As we near the end, reflect on Kaizen's promise. It's not a quick fix, but a way of living, a gentle revolution that starts with one small change. By embracing Kaizen, you choose progress over perfection, intention over impulse, abundance over scarcity. You build wealth, not just in money, but in clarity, connection, and joy. Imagine your life a year from now, shaped by Kaizen. Your finances are stronger, with savings that give you freedom. Your home is a sanctuary, free of clutter. Your relationships are deeper, your health vibrant, your purpose clear. You move through life with confidence, knowing each step forward is enough. This is the life Kaizen offers, built one small, beautiful change at a time. So start now. Take one step today. Save $1, clear a corner, reflect for a minute. Notice how it feels. This is Kaizen, and it's yours to embrace. Carry it forward, trusting that each step brings you closer to a simpler, more intentional, more fulfilling life. The journey is yours. Will you take the first step? _separator, _lions, _script, _separator, _, _.